No big corporation will tell us what to do. Not big oil, not the big pharmaceutical companies, and certainly not Uber.
Did you ever wonder if it might be possible for government to increase the licenses and fees and hassles that the politicians impose on you to eat out your sustenance and make it even harder for you just to get to work? Well, if you have wondered about that, have no fear, because Mayor Bill de Blasio of New York City and his wonderful city council have come up with just the recipe for you.
Kind of self-congratulatory for Mayor de Blasio and a small sigh of relief for yellow cab drivers who are under financial assault from Uber and Lyft. But there are those New Yorkers who don't think this is a very good deal.
Oh yeah, last week, Mayor de Blasio and the City Council of Oz did something special for all their wonderful cronyist munchkins, and something special to harm people who just want to offer rides to folks. That's right, they have put a cap on the number of people who can offer ride sharing in New York City, and they're ordering the ride sharing companies to have to pay employees what the politicians dictate should be the minimum wage, rather than what they can actually get from the free market.
Uber yesterday said the city's 12-month pause on new vehicle licenses will threaten one of the few reliable transportation options while doing nothing to fix the subways or ease congestion.
Oh yes, indeedy. Maybe, just maybe, this is being done to help certain old guard cronies in New York City, like the people in the mass transit system who are tax subsidized and have seen a number of people not taking their services because they're slower and more expensive than ride shares. And maybe, just maybe, it's being done to help the old cronies in the cabbies union who are also losing market share.
Thank you, NYC! Thank you, NYC!
It was a victory lap today for the mayor, who failed to rein in Uber and Lyft 3 years ago.
Indeed, as one writer for The New American named Bob Edelman reports, quote, prior to the legislation, the free market, the right to contract, and price competition were working wonders. 5 years ago, there were just 25,000 ride-sharing vehicles operating in the city. Today, there are over 80,000, almost double the number of cabs and livery service vehicles, and providing some 17 million rides every month.
And today, the mayor lashed out at the industry for more than tripling the number of app cars in New York in just 4 years.
Wow. Well, this obviously is drawing business away from the government-run tax-subsidized subway and bus systems and away from the crony-filled government-licensed fascistic system of cab unions in New York City.
So Uber, Lyft, all the ride-sharing apps will now have a hard limit. They won't be able to add any more new licenses in the entire city of New York for the next 12 months while the city studies further regulations and possibly more rules coming up in the future, like higher rates, higher fares, to be able to compete better with the taxi drivers that they're here trying to support today from the city council's point of view.
So you can't be free if you're trying to get into New York City. You can't be free if you're trying to offer a simple ride. It's amazing. It's no wonder that Mayor de Blasio is called Bolshevik Bill. He openly said in an interview that he doesn't like how the American legal system is structured to favor private property. So why should anyone be surprised that he should impose his will on peaceful private contract? Yes, indeed, Bill seems to be an appropriate name for the taxpayers and people who will see their bills increase in New York City. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, maybe you disagree. Maybe you want to offer a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you agree or disagree, feel free to comment. We would love to hear from you. For MRC TV, I'm Gardner Goldsmith.